SCA Minhag of the Week, Life Cycles, Sheba Berakhot, Part 2. So in episode 267, we spoke about the methodology of how to do Sheba Berakhot with 2 cups. We also mentioned that Hacham Ishaq Tawil, whose father, Hacham Moshe Tawil, was chief rabbi of Halab, said he had a recollection of, in Halab, them only using 1 cup, even though he wasn't 100% sure. So from the last video till now, I was informed by our dear friend, Mr. Haim Shayu, that he heard directly from Hacham Yaakov Atiyah, alav shalom, that in Halab they definitely only used 1 cup. And so what is the methodology when you only use 1 cup? We said when we use the 2-cup method, you have 2 people or 2 separate cups. First cup is held by the person who is the mizaman, the person who starts the zimun for Birkat Hamazon, and he holds that cup the entire time while saying Birkat Hamazon. He concludes Birkat Hamazon. Then the second cup goes around to those people making the Berakhot. When they finish all the Berakhot of the Huppah, then he, the mizaman, person who said Birkat Hamazon, will then say Birkat HaGefen on that first cup that he had in his hand. But now for doing the 1-cup method, the 1-cup method is different in that the person saying Birkat Hamazon, immediately after Birkat Hamazon, says Kos Yishuot Isa Ubshem Adonai Ikra Sabri Maranan, everybody answers Lahayim, and he says the Beracha of Borei Feri HaGefen. After that Beracha Borei Feri HaGefen, then that same cup that he just said Hagefen on goes around to the other people that are going to make a Beracha, the Berachot of the Huppah and the Kiddushin, and they'll make those various Berachot. He, the mizaman, could also say one of those Berachot as well. Okay? But it's all done on 1 cup. When that is all said and done and finished, he takes the first sip from that cup, that all the Berachot was set on, the Hagefen plus the 6 additional Berachot, and then he gives it to the bride and groom to drink from, and then of course they can give it to others to drink from as well. So that's the 1-cup methodology. Obviously a lot easier than using 2 cups, and that was the minhag in Halab as attested to by Mr. Haim Shayu from Hacham Yaakov Atiyah, and as we knew from Hacham Ishaq Tawil. Also, question came up, do we make only 2 Berachot, or do we do all 7 Sheba Berakhot, all 7 Berachot, even if it's not the home of the Hatan and Kallah? Because as we know, Hacham Joseph alav shalom is of the opinion to only do 2 Berachot if it's not in the exact home of the bride and groom, whereas the common practice today is to do all 7 Berachot, whether it's in somebody else's house or even in a restaurant. So, the same Mr. Haim Shayu has told us that in Mexico, Hacham Sadiq Harari, alav shalom, who was the chief rabbi of the Halabi community, had them do all 7 Berachot. We also know from informants here in New York, my dear friend Morris Arking went and asked around about this for a while, that in the 60s, Hacham Matlub, if given the cup, would make a Beracha. Hacham Chief Rabbi Hacham Yaakov Kassin would make a Beracha. Hacham Baruch would make a Beracha. All these Hachamim of the community, alayhim shalom, would make Berachot, all 7 of the Berachot, not in the Beit Hatan V'Kallah. So, even though Hacham Yosef is the opinion of 2 Berachot only, and it seems that his teacher, Hacham Azra Atiyah, was of the same opinion, the practice in our community here for the most part is to do all 7 Berachot, even not in the home of the Hatan and Kallah. Other than that, people asked about Damascus. So speaking to informants from Damascus, we found out that they would only do Sheba Berachot on Leil Shabbat, Friday night, would be the time that they would gather the families and the friends together and do Sheba Berakhot, do all the Berakhot, all 7 Berakhot as well. And we were unable to find out for sure if they used 1 cup or 2 cups, but they would only do it on Friday night, now on any other night of the week. So this concludes Sheba Berakhot. Of course, if there are any questions, send them along. We'll be more than glad to research and respond. Mabruk to all the happy couples.